Alright, what brings you to our fair city today?
I was lured here online.
Okay. Can you explain that to me?
Well, I've been talking with a girl, and she wanted me to come see her, and I was going to bring and turn her ass in.
Okay.
She was on an adult site, posing as, what was it? When she started talking to me, the site said she was 21. Then she confessed to me that she was 14. And I've been talking to her, and I was going to turn her ass in.
Thank you, sir.
So now when you're ready.
I will do.
And this one be loose since
What's that?
this one be loose and it's touched on my bracelet.
Well, let me tell you what I can do. You promise you won't stab, hit, kill, or maim me? You don't promise?
No, I'm not doing it.
Okay. I was going to say, if you don't promise, we're going to have an issue.
Damn it, man.
What's that?
Bruised up.
Alright. Probably heard these before, but I'm going to have to reiterate. Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and have him with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you before questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. This paragraph down here says I've read this statement of my rights and I understand what my rights are. I'm willing to make a statement and answer questions. I do not want a lawyer at this time. I understand and know what I'm doing. No promises or threats have been made to me and no pressure or coercion of any kind has been used against me. Like I say, if you would just read through that, make sure it says what I said it says. And if you agree with that paragraph, just sign there that I read these to you if you don't care. Is it Leonard or do you go by Leonard? Or? Okay. Is this your current address? The 263 South Shelby Street?
261.
261? That's 263 on there.
Yeah, it's right above it.
Did you move 2 places down or?
No, I'm in front of the house.
Oh, you moved?
I live in my storage building.
Oh, okay.
My ex-wife and I had to get a divorce because of President Obama.
Because of President Obama? What was that all
I'm
about?
a disabled vet, and I make too much for her to keep her Medicare and Medicaid. She's a kidney dialysis and stage terminal part.
And your date of birth says here is July the 2nd, 1962?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, help me with the math. That makes you 51?
Mm-hmm.
About to be 52, I guess.
Yeah. Cancer on kidney first.
What kind of cancer is that?
Prostate, stage 2.
Stage 2. Alright, what brings you to our fair city today?
I was lured here online.
Okay. Can you explain that to me?
Well, I've been talking with a girl, and she wanted me to come see her, and I was going to bring and turn her ass in.
Okay.
She was on an adult site, posing as, what was it? When she started talking to me, the site says she was 21. Then she confessed to me that she was 14. And I've been talking to her, and I was going to turn her ass in.
Okay. What were you going to turn her in for?
For some of the things she says she wanted me to do to her.
What did she say she wanted you to do?
She wanted me to take her virginity, teach her about sex.
How are you communicating?
On local station texting. She started texting me last night.
What number is she texting you from? Do you know? But what's your phone number?
7860. I'd have to get my phone and pull it up.
What's the first digits on
572.
812 or?
Yeah. Yeah. I think they're meant.
Okay. So what kind of things does she tell you?
Well, she said, I'll break my neck first, that she was a virgin, and she wanted to experience sex because her friends said that it was good. And I told her what she wanted to hear, and she kept going. And she would tell me what she's wearing. She told me her mother's schedule, where to meet her at, how to get here.
She gave you directions how to get here?
She told me where the park was and stuff to meet her at.
Okay.
And I had every intention when she got in the vehicle, because I had child doors, to bring her ass here. Because people don't need to be on that damn site that fucking young. I've been turned 12 in on that site. And I've had to change my account twice because they keep trying to communicate.
So she communicated with you first?
Yep.
Are you sure?
I did a group invite of a bunch of people that was on there. I don't look at their names, and then she started talking. And I asked her how old she was. And I told her,
What's the very first thing you asked her? Or said to her, period, after she accepted you?
I thank you for accepting me, like I tell everybody.
And what did she say?
I don't recall.
Would hi 14-year-old Petersburg you sound about right?
Might be. I talked to so many on there.
And you said, hi, you're 14? I said, yeah, I'm 14. I'm not sure how that's luring you.
I kept talking to her, and then she wanted me to come see her and meet with her.
Did you send her any pics?
She asked for 2 pics, and I sent what I had, because I didn't think she was 14 at the time.
What did you send her?
Picture of my dick. Because that's what she asked to see.
She asked for a picture. Now, careful. She asked you for a picture of her?
I believe so. I was talking to 2 or 3 of them.
I don't mind to talk to you and get your side of the story, bud, but, I mean, be honest when you tell me stuff. I mean, when you say that she's trying to lure you, that's not the way this reads.
Is this chair more stable?
I don't know. says, there's things I'm curious about and not sure if you'd answer. And she said, yeah, I'll answer. And you said, do you shower or bath? They shower. Cool. Do you shave your legs? Yeah, of course. Have you ever let a boy see her boobs? Where is she asking you? Because you seem to be asking her.
She had asked me some stuff before that.
Okay, you asked her what color underwear she's wearing.
I might have been talking to the wrong person at the same time. I was talking to a couple at the same time.
Okay.
I was talking to a 30-year-old.
Well, how come when they tell you they're 14, why don't you just stop talking to them?
I did, and she said we could still talk.
When did that?
That's it.
You stopped? No, this is my cousin. No. You can see there's slavery. I mean, you know what it is. You were there when you said it.
I was talking with a couple at the same time. I do that.
Okay.
And what's your mother Leonard doing on a site like that anyhow?
Well, I agree that it's parents' responsibility to keep track of them. It's definitely not your responsibility to teach them these things.
I wasn't going to, sir.
Well, why were you telling her these things? I've read through these. I know who says what. You know who says what.
Yeah.
And you know now that I have full copies of the whole.
I know. I'm trying to get her in my confidence so I can turn her ass in. I want to know what she's doing, why she's on this site.
You never asked her that.
It's kind of hard to ask stuff like that because then they stop talking to you.
You're asking herself, be honest, do you ever touch yourself? I have, but I don't really like it much. Do you have small boobs or medium boobs? I mean, I'm not sure that you need to get a 14-year-old into your confidence this way.
But
I mean, what do you think? I mean, if you read this just from my perspective.
be thinking the same thing you're thinking.
Okay. So you understand where I'm coming
Yeah.
from.
I should have called the state police.
Yeah.
But I couldn't trace her until I actually knew exactly where she was. But I'm talking to a woman that says she lives in Missouri, but if I've only got Indiana people as what I'm looking for, why is she on my site if she's from Missouri?
Yeah, I agree.
And then I come to find out with this one, she's not 35, she's 22, because she let her slip on her birthday. And I'm not dumb, I can add multiply and shit. And I cut it off with her and I blocked her. I've got 7 that are on my thing now from a sex site. And I don't know who the fuck to turn it into. Because when I called the cyber crime unit, they laughed at me. They said, we can't trace that. I said, why can't you trace it? And he said, because they don't use the same ISP. It's the same person, but it's a different ISP. Now, I don't see how that's possible.
The same person, but a different ISP.
Mm-hmm.
What's not? You mean IP address?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What did I say, ISP?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean,
IP address.
You need to state police there.
Yeah. Well, and when I contacted MoCo and told them that I'm being involved with these people that keep wanting me to go to these sex sites, and I told them no, and they send me the information again under a different name, but when I go and start talking to them, they send me to the same damn website. Go.
Why do you keep going to these sites then?
I'm just there for chatting, hanging around, goofing off. I play Street Wars, or try to play Street Wars. Ain't figured it out yet. And I play the poker game on there because it's free. And
So why spend so much? I mean, why not just cut it off? Don't talk to her anymore.
I was after today.
After I work here today.
Because I was bringing her ass in.
Do you really think that 12 people in a jury box are going to believe that? That you made this trip all the way up here today?
I've turned two in already.
Who have you turned them into?
One into Ohio, called the Ohio Attorney General's office, gave them all the information. Whether or not they've done anything about the bitch, I don't know.
Who did you call?
I sent an email to...
So did you meet with the person?
No.
Okay.
Have
you ever met with a person and then turned them in? Like you were supposedly doing today?
No, because they would never pick a spot where it was was public. They wanted to meet private.
Well, didn't you ask to go to her house?
Yeah, because guess who's going to be with me?
Isn't that private? Who was going to be with you?
One of you guys, because I was calling.
I didn't get a call.
No, because she wouldn't tell me where she lived. I can't say, hey, meet me. We're going to go to her
I
house.
mean, today when you were on your way up here.
Well, I was going to wait till she got in the van and then I was going to call.
How bad would that have looked? If you had a little 14-year-old girl in your van.
Yeah, I couldn't think of it. It wouldn't look.
Wouldn't have looked very good.
No, it
especially if I turn around and she shows me this.
Yeah.
And now you have a 14-year-old girl in your van? Does that sound like a smart idea?
No, I haven't been thinking straight lately anyhow.
What's been going on lately?
I've got a wife, or an ex-wife in the hospital.
The wife, per se. I mean, you guys divorced for
Yeah. I still take care of
financial
her.
reasons.
Still take care of her. Who may have less than a year to live.
What's she going to think about this?
Right now, I don't care. Because I want this girl found. I want her to get some help. Because I think she needs it. And then I want you to go on Moco and start looking at the names
Okay. Do you think
and
maybe you
stuff.
need some help?
I've had help. That's why I'm trying to help.
Okay.
I know how to think like them.
Think like what? Like little kids?
No, sex offenders to get information after being in prison. And I can see this girl needs help. And if I call you and say, hey, I got a 14-year-old girl soliciting and talking nasty, what are you going to do?
Once again, you're back to soliciting, but that's not what she's doing. She says straight up, hi, I'm 14 years old, Petersburg.
Okay. She kept talking.
Well, sure.
Okay, now,
whose job is it in this situation to stop talking to a 14-year-old girl?
you're right, I should have.
Okay.
And then what should I have done? Should have just found somebody else. She says,
Okay.
somewhere in there she said she's talking to somebody else.
She says you asked her if she's talked to any other boys on here, and she said one.
Yeah, and I said, what was his age? I think. And she wouldn't tell me anymore. And then she said, if I remember correctly,
I mean, the very first person that brings up anything about sex is you. I mean, she talks about plenty of other stuff before she talks about sex, and you brought that up.
yeah,
Why would you bring up sex with her?
because I knew that's what she was. She's on a sex site.
What makes you... Local Space is a game site.
No, it's not.
It is. I've seen it. I know what it looks like.
Have you?
Because that's what you go on there to do does not make it
No,
a sex site.
no.
I mean, Facebook could be a sex site if you go by that route, because there are people that go on there and meet to have sex. Sure, just like any other social network. There are people that that's what they're on there to do.
Controlled better. See,
Controlled
Local Space,
how? Can I not private message anybody I want? And can't they answer if they want?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, I mean, there's nobody watching that at all times. Couldn't be.
I thought there was.
It's only a sex site if you use it as a sex site, you know.
Well, Local Space, when I started on it, that's the way it was. It was for adults only, and you had to verify your age. And now, it's so lax. When you register, you don't even have to have your real age, because they don't ask for an ID. They don't have any proof of how old you are.
Okay.
There's one on there now. I can't remember her name. Says she's 25, but when you read her profile, it says I turned 18 on the 21st of October.
Okay.
Now, if she's 25, why is she saying she turns 18 on the 21st of
People
October?
lie. How old
Yeah.
are you?
I'm 52.
You surely have figured this out by now.
Yeah, well, I take people's word because I don't call people liars unless I know for a fact.
Well, I mean, but people lie every day. Everybody does it. I've done this job for 15 years now. Everybody lies to me.
15 years.
15 years.
Damn, sir, you don't look that damn old.
Well, thank you.
I guess you'd be 27, 28.
Well, no, I just turned 36 actually. So,
Damn.
but
So I must look ancient.
no.
But yeah, I screwed up. I should have called somebody. But the last time I did, I got laughed at and said, quit talking to him.
Okay, that sounds like good advice.
But
what? What is it? Okay, I can understand.
Now,
If
listen,
you had never
I
said,
would-
if she had said anything about sex to you ever before this, but all she does is respond to your question.
well, true.
Why does that bring a 14-year-old into your confidence?
Well, it's the way they told us at KSR. If you build up their confidence, you can find out what they're really wanting.
What's KSR?
Kentucky State Reform Attorney.
Okay, and what were you there for?
I'm a sex offender.
Okay.
And I'm trying to change things in my life.
Okay, so
And I can't make up for my daughter, but I can help other kids.
Okay.
And her being on that damn
And
site,
talking to a 14-year-old like this is helping her?
she wanted to meet. Whether it was for sex or not, she wanted to meet. True.
She agreed to meet, I'll give you that.
And if I take and meet her and turn her in,
If
I
that's
don't
your
want-
intention, does that look like your intention here?
no.
I mean, quite frankly, when
No.
12 people on a jury see this, do you think that they're going to think that's your intention?
No.
Asking her what
I went about the wrong way, keeping her confidence.
I mean, if you want to keep her confidence, I would say, I mean, you could have talked about anything other than that. But once you
I don't
start,
know what to talk to a teenage girl with anymore.
well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't have to know what to talk to a teenage girl with. You shouldn't have to talk to them at all.
But with local space, I've had more problems with people on there lately. I've got one on there that's coming from it's a GOO/GL site. It's a sex site. They want you to go to this site, register, and view all these girls on webcam. And every one of them start out normal conversations, and they said, hey, I'm bored, let's have fun. And I talked to one for 3 days, and I can't get her to tell me her real age, but she keeps wanting me to go to this site. And I reported the MoCo. On the bottom of MoCo where it says banner report, I reported, and I sent a little copy of the information.
Did you report this site to MoCo?
Yep. But when they went on to try to find her, she don't exist.
She don't exist.
It says IP address and name does not exist.
That's interesting. All right. So we talked about the pig kid. You said that she wanted a pig. So it says, "Tell me." This is you talking. Tell me if you could have a pig. What would you like to see? She says, "I don't know. So many things." You say, "What, Hen? Tell me." And she says, "A dog hula hoop."
I said, didn't have that.
Don't have that. Whatever. So I don't know. What do you got? I said, "How do you tell me? See if I've got it." She says, "Horses." You laugh. No laugh. Butterflies.
I sent her
She
butterflies.
says, "Dang it, ain't gonna work." I said, "Sorry, hon." And then I have a couple to send you. Tell me what else you like. She says, "Monkeys." And then you
Tried
end
to
up,
send her the monkeys.
then
Didn't
you
want to
end up
send.
sending her penis. She never asked for a penis picture.
I just started sending pictures, and I sent that one just to see if it went through. But for some reason,
Okay,
you explain to me why all these other pictures wouldn't go through, but the one of my dick did, and they were all off the same thing.
okay. Well, you explain this to me. Why, in God's name, if you're trying to help this 14-year-old girl, would you ever send her a picture of your penis?
Because I didn't believe she was 14. I thought she was older.
What makes you think she was older?
Just some of the things.
I mean, she clearly says, "I'm 14." You guys addressed the fact that she's 14 a couple times.
I've been told, like you, I've been told people's ages, and then they turn around and tell me something else later on. Oh, I'm really 35.
Why would they go with 14? I mean, I can understand if they said they were 21 and they're actually 40. That makes sense. Why would you start with 14? That's going the wrong way. Significantly the wrong way.
I got one that told me.
You understand this kind of communication is illegal, right?
I got one that told me she was 25, and I found out she was 73.
like I say, I get it, but...
And then she sent me pictures of herself, and there's no way in hell this woman that sent those is 73.
Did you have pictures of this girl?
No.
I mean, she's asking her mom things. I mean, all these things kind of lead to the idea that she's 14. She's talking about going to school. You guys talk about her going to school.
Yeah.
30-year-olds don't go to school. They don't go to grade school.
She don't say grade school.
They don't have dance class. They don't have,
I got one that's got dance class.
you know, they don't
I
play
got a friend that goes to dance.
soccer. Okay. You were coming here to meet a 14-year-old girl,
To
right?
turn her ass in.
That's say you say,
Yeah.
but on here you say you want to come up here and have sex with her.
Well, the only way to get her to agree to meet
What's for sex?
was for her to agree for her what she wanted.
She never said you said you wanted sex.
No, she said she wanted to experience and
When you asked her if she would like to try it, she said, "Yeah, that would be neat."
because of her friends.
Yeah.
And I should realize then that
Why
maybe
did
she was.
Why did you bring it up?
That I don't know. I was talking to so many people that day. I could have probably talked to her and 3 other people at the same time.
So are you talking to other girls this age?
No.
She's the only one.
Yep.
What do you want them to this vehicle?
Oh.
Drop off here or took out the...
And take it where it is. Whoever's got it's for them.
They, when they park it, if you got the keys to send with it and have them bring them back, don't let them double lock the door because it'll set the alarm off. And then you have to go underneath the dash and flip the switch.
I don't think it has to be...
Well, if they set the alarm off, then they'll have to get the keys to shut it off.
That's you, I guess.
No?
That's not you. I mean, that's the picture you sent.
Turn it back around, I couldn't. Now that's mine,
Okay.
but the other one, look at it. That's the same one you just showed me.
Well, it's a different screenshot, yeah.
Oh. I say it only sent once.
That's not you.
Then what's wrong with it?
Well, I don't know. It's yours, not mine.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's a picture that she said she didn't get. So she did get it.
And that's you. Sorry.
Yeah, that's off my profile. Why is it purple?
Oh, I don't know.
Wait a minute.
I just took it off. What do you want?
Pull that back up, please. That's not even my profile page. That's off my profile page.
Okay.
Now how the hell, I didn't send her that one.
Did you invite her and she accepted your request where she could see your profile?
Yeah,
Okay.
but that picture's set to private. You can't, only I could view it.
Your friends can't view it?
No,
Why not?
I got it set that way.
Apparently it doesn't work. And that's you, right?
Yeah,
And that's a picture that you have on your profile page that you think is set to private.
yeah.
Okay.
The only one you're supposed to be able to see is the leprechaun. What the hell is going on? Yeah, my profile's set to private. The only thing you can see is,
What if you accept them as a friend or group? I don't know.
no. On local, you can set your pictures to just you, friends only, everybody. And I've got mine set to me.
Why put them on there if they're set just to you?
Because I haven't figured out how to change my profile pictures yet. You see the one I used? The leprechaun?
Yeah. Okay, so, in retrospect, probably not a good idea to come up here and meet the 14-year-old girl.
Nope. And would you do me a favor?
I'll try.
Would you grab that stupid phone of mine so I can shut the damn thing off? Or it's gonna sit there and keep playing that stupid song.
Oh, is it playing a song I can hear?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take care of that. Let it keep doing that. Alright. Well, right now, you understand that you're being charged with child solicitation, which is a Class C felony.
Yep. So I need to call the wife and tell her I won't be home tomorrow.